Sheila Maria Tinkham, and this is my first book, and these are poems from my 20s, and the first poem from my 20s that's really long is Winter, because I came from Savannah, Georgia, and I did not like winter, so I wrote a poem about winter. Winter. Hate the dreary winter, its rawness rubbing my insides bare, electricity crackling as my eyes glaze. Beware, beware. She seeks the unadulterated air. Her bones will ooze the lumps of bitter pall that wake their gloomy brains above the thrall. I shudder in the chill that malingers, that wangles its way within my breast, its icy nails piercing my spine, a constant whine of cold damp or wet heat suffocate. Air, air, air constantly regurgitated, spit up again and again, stale air that smells of yesterday's fries and hangs enthralled on the wry gallows on my window pane. Air, air, I finally succumb. I lift, yield, and shudder as the cold, firm air rushes my lungs, tasting, fresh, leaf, tangy. I could sneeze, drown in the cold, bare my body to its bony caress. I could die, spit up, cough up, be pneumonia to death. But yet I sit on my feet, cold, my nose keen on the scent. Air, air, delicious, rapturous, mingling, tingling, biting air. Free air, not entombed, house warmed, civilized, fortress armed prepared, while spiteful winter, orphaned, bangs on window panes, looking to enter, bathe me, freeze me, hibernate my very atoms, till I lie so still, still. That's why I hate winter, who waits right outside my window pane, ready to enthrall. All right, that's one. And then another poem that I did was W poem. I wallow in the whistling wind, wondering why weasels whimper. Caw-caw whirls the whippoorwill, whimsically pawing the wiggly worm, wrestling its jaws awake. Why, furrows within my craw, a law, a slew, wallops the winter meadow, wild wanderer awake. So the wistful dews of warm plows and wooing cows. All right, and this is the L poem. Loosely, lightly lasso the moon drops. Loosely, lightly release the moonbeams. The levitating, rolling landscape, leaping into the luminescent lair of loneliness. Lethargy, long lingering over lost bullets, and long jalopies full of jolly ale. All right. Now this one, tiger, pen cage trapped, ever wakeful for the silent bell, ringing, running, rippling. Will I be free? Will I live another sunburnt moment? Will I usher the foolish sprinkles of moonbeams into my hands? I miss the crisp, rushing night, the freckled dawn, the cool, insolent sunset. I miss the wakeful stillness of the stealthy night, prowling, hunting, looking, ready to pounce upon another dawn. Let me feel the universe. Let me be. Let me live. Let me fly free as the falcon soars in the heaven. Let me perch upon your hand for only a moment. Rustle, ruffle, and ascend. Soaring, gliding, floating free above the unyielding mountains and ponderous stones, leaving behind all woes into the hazeless night far away. All right. I had a health scare a few years ago, and I wrote a poem about what I would miss about life. But I'm healthy now, so don't worry. Death. If I leave this life, I would miss the cool, insolent dawn, the doves cooing in the mist, the crunch of the snow and ice against my boots, the warm hugs of my daughter and mother, the radiant smile of my father. I would miss long, leisurely bath, undulating in the waves of the tiny ocean blue, the palpitations of the stars at night, the winking of the solar gazing into the horizon. I would miss the heat, caressing my flesh, hearkening back to my ancestors in the heat of the African Sahara, ready to embrace another sunrise. Amidst the throbbing orchids and waving sunflowers, I would miss the great plains flowing across the horizon, the cattle dotting the plains like mushrooms. If I leave this life, I would miss my friends and family, intimate discussions, the sharing of the soul tete-a-tete. I would miss watching funny movies that make me laugh in spite of their faults. I would miss the laughter among friends, dinner with my family, playing football with my dad, writing pen pals near and far, writing poetry and painting. I would miss so much of life, even the tears, the anguish, the pain, the solitude. The heartache when you love and you will never be loved back in the same way. He's married, he doesn't love you at all, you're not his type. I would miss it all, the joy and the heartbreak too. I would miss life itself in all its complicated ways. All right. And this is about love. I wrote a lot of these when I was heartbroken, so bear with me. Love. Love simpers and coos, ready to crawl into my arms. I miss you, your voice, but that was yesterday. In aeons in love time. Love is now, caressing you with my eyes, wondering when you will be mine. But that was yesterday. An eternity in sighs, in maybes, in could-have-beens, in teary eyes drowning into possibilities. I missed you, but you moved on with a woman you've never dated, never kissed, never hugged. The real me for a possible future lady. Okay. And we will do... let's see, one more and then I'll be done for today. Okay, kiss. Shock and I conspire to bring about joy. The baby's first kiss, the mother's tender touch against the soft, supple skin. So much depends on a kiss. A kiss transcends from man to woman. A kiss makes one fresh and innocent. I adore thee, I love thee, I kiss thee. It is a union of lips, a touch of the soul, bliss upon bliss. Will you, won't you, does he love me? It is all answered with a kiss. Thank you.